It was a cold winter night, and I found myself stranded on a desolate stretch of road, my car broken down and covered in a thick layer of snow. Panic surged through my veins as I realized the gravity of the situation. I was far from any town or help, and the biting wind made it feel like the frost was seeping into my bones. Just as despair threatened to consume me, headlights pierced through the darkness, illuminating the barren landscape. A car pulled up a few feet ahead of me, and a man stepped out. His face was obscured by a scarf and a hat pulled low, shielding him from the frigid air. Relief washed over me as I hurried towards him, grateful for some much-needed assistance. The man flashed a sympathetic smile and offered to take a look under the hood. I stood shivering beside him as he tinkered with my car, his hands coated in grease and ice. All the while, an unsettling feeling started to creep over me. There was something off about this man, an almost unnatural calmness that clashed with the dire situation at hand. His eyes, hidden beneath shadow, seemed to hold ancient secrets, their depths hauntingly familiar. As I mustered the courage to break the deafening silence, the man turned to me, his voice a low, whispering rasp. He spoke in cryptic fragments, his words laced with an inexplicable knowledge of my deepest fears and regrets. It was as if he knew things about me that were meant to remain buried in the darkest corners of my mind. My heart pounded against my chest as I stumbled backward, desperate to escape from the clutches of this enigmatic stranger. But he moved with an unnerving swiftness, blocking my path and trapping me in his cold, penetrating gaze. In that moment, my instincts screamed at me, urging me to flee. But as I looked into those eyes, I saw a reflection of my own fears, my own weaknesses, and an inexplicable draw towards something sinister. It was as if he could offer something no one else could, a glimpse into the hidden recesses of my soul. Summoning every ounce of courage, I tore my eyes away from his gaze and made a dash for freedom. My legs propelled me through the snow, fueled by equal parts fear and desperation. The sound of my pounding footsteps was drowned out by the roar of the wind, but I could sense his presence, a phantom shadow, hot on my heels. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, I reached a nearby gas station, seeking refuge and praying it wasn't just an illusion. Gasping for breath, I glanced back, searching for any sign of the mysterious man, but he had vanished into the night, leaving behind an impenetrable darkness. To this day, I wonder who that man was and what he intended for me. Was he merely a passerby, trying to lend a hand to a stranded motorist? Or was he something far more sinister, a being that fed on the fears of the vulnerable? Whoever he was, one thing is certain: he showed me the depths of my own trepidation and taught me to be wary of those who offer help when you least expect it.